Hello, 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 hello. Check, 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 check. Hello, hello, hello. Check, check, check. Hello, welcome to the Shashank Show. And you're not going to be entertained. But if you like hearing, if you're a good listener, you can be here. Because I discuss DSA, I do DSA, and you watch me doing DSA. No, there is no reason for you to watch me. But still, some people like watching me. I can name many. Shashank, and one is Shekhar, and one is Pandeji. Oh, that's me. Okay, so I'll continue where I left. So we were discussing a question which was highest occurring character. You have to print the highest occurring character, and you have to print the first highest occurring character. Let's say if you have A and B in your string and B occurs before A inside the string, then you have to print B, and both have the same frequency, let's say. Then you have to print B. Okay, so this was the question. We used the approach of hash map and set combined, but I misinterpreted the workings of a set, and I thought that hash set uh, class set interface of the hash class hash set class offers order also, but uh, but it was my mistake. It turned out that it does not store the order. So another approach was just using hash map and a string in order to check the for the sequence. And we got to know that comparing like what we got to know, looping over a string again and again, looping over a string once takes of constant time. Okay, so looping over a string repetitive times is less expensive than producing another data structure, or utilizing a different data structure, initializing it and then utilizing it. Okay, so my hash set approach failed actually because of my misinterpretation of its uh, working, and then I discovered that it is also heavy. So I was curious to know that what other data structure could I have utilized. So it turned out to be linked hash set is what I could have used to retain the order and to get the to retain the order first of all, and to count the maximum frequency, right? Linked hash set. But I was more curious and I was looking for the most accurate or the most optimal solution. I don't think it is right to say most and optimal together. Let's say for the now, I was looking for the best of the best. So the lightest, regardless of what we have, what is available to us, the lightest of all is to do it on the array and on using a string. Okay, so yes, linked hash set is definitely our go-to data structure for this question, but the best solution would be using uh, no extra space and utilizing no heavy data structure, and simply doing it with what is available to us. So this is exactly what we are trying to do. Okay. So instead of just bouncing on to the approach where we use array, what, and it was FREQ, frequency array, and what was the other thing, and string, without utilizing it directly, we'll first go on step by step, and I'll first do the hash map and string approach. Okay, which is closer to the one I already have. Okay, so I don't want this to happen now. Frequency, okay, we need this, but we don't need this. We might only need str.to can. Okay, so this is it. We have to tweak for a couple more changes over here. Frequency map, do we have frequency map? Yes, frequency map is the one we have, not the other thing. Okay, I think we eliminated the other thing. At least we got to know the syntax. Okay, so everything is stored inside the hash map with this line. Okay, we are not utilizing the frequency array as of now. We are just using the string approach. We are using string repetitively to get the order, right? So we get the character in hand, we get the character and to care array. We have the character inside every character inside the string. Okay, so let's say our string is, why don't we take a good example? So in this you will have s as the output, and we are using string. If the I think this is it. Oh, why have I submitted? Wow, and it got accepted. But we are here. No problem. We could have been over here if we would have submitted the solution uh, in the afternoon. In the afternoon. Correct. We are fine. So this works. Now we'll do this approach is done. Okay. Now you'll use a frequency array. How do we utilize the frequency array? We'll remove this line. I love hash map. There's a reason why I love hash map. I'll get onto it later. Just focus on the free what do you say, the syntax. FREQ. New int of length 26 because we are only going to have lower case. So I need to store the value inside the array, right? You want to store the array inside, you want to store the value inside the array, right? So every value is 0 by default, and have req frequency array, and what do you want to write inside it? Ch minus what? Minus a, right? Minus a, nothing else. Minus a plus plus, anything else? Am I right? Am I wrong? I think I'm right. So instead of using a frequency map, what are we actually having here? Now we have frequency of every character inside the string, right? Frequency of every character inside a string. Now we just want to so I just clear the clutter that is happening inside my head by writing things down. So I have an array and it has S D H A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S. This is A. Okay, please consider this as A. S H A N K. Okay, right. So A's are 2 and H are 2, S are 2, 1 and 1. 1 and 1. And this is at some index, and what we want, we want their frequencies. We want their frequencies, right? These are not actually values. These are the values, right? My bad. These are the values, and the above things are not the values. So these are the values, right? Now you want to have, you have A. Now you want is this. Now how do you take out the okay, so what do you ultimately want? The value inside the array, right? Value inside the array. Is this what I'm going to write? I think, yes, I think so. Yes, I think so. Hello, check. Yes, I think so. I haven't checked today if I am audible or not. Well, we are over here and FREQ frequency array, and then inside the array you want FREQ frequency array dot INDE index of what? Index of CH. तो इंडेक्स ऑफ मैक्स फ्रीक्वेंसी ज़्यादा होनी चाहिए, तभी हम लोग डालेंगे। तो I knew this was coming. Well, no worries. Oh shoot! I've not been sharing this screen all this time. Shh. My display capture is not working. I've just updated my OBS, so that caused the problem. It wasn't showing my screen the entire time. The UI is changed a bit. My bad. So we've been doing this question. Trust me, or trust me not. If you don't, it doesn't matter because nobody's here. Well, we'll stick to what we are doing, and I'll just quickly paste the thing inside my what ChatGPT, and I'll let him know. Wow, dude, we have done this question. Just want you to guide me over it a bit. Oh, here's the question. Help me identify the mistake and teach me what to kill so that I don't. Whoa, okay. Yes, it makes complete sense. Index of characters are never stored in this array. I am conceptually wrong. This is serious silly mistake. This is silly mistake, not silly mistake. This is silly mistake. Can I improve it now without looking? Ah, why am I not doing this? I am doing this right above, and I'm not doing that same thing here. Uh, Sometimes makes complete sense. You must always use the same formula to read it back. That's correct. I am doing the same thing. I have the same requirement at the upper part of the code, and I'm having the same requirement at the lower part of the code, and I'm not considering what I've written above. Dude. So I don't think there's anything serious left. So we just have to utilize this syntax over here. Man, I feel so bad. We don't have to do plus plus. We just have to know what is the frequency of this current character, and we are utilizing it to here and here. I think this code runs now, is going to run now. B, correct answer, correct answer, correct answer, and then we run it, and then we want to submit it. And perfecto. Is this the current a few seconds ago? Correcto. And we are again here. So we have improved, but we are still here. In short. Yes. This. Okay. Good job, Shashank. Now let's do another question. I'll quickly attend the call that I was getting. No problem. Do you want a partner of partner? I'll be right back.
I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue. I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows. I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue. I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows. I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue. I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows. I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue. I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows. I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue. I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows.
Woohoo! Back. I'm back. I'm back with another episode. So media source, okay, my media source must be of this volume, and I am audible more. Okay. Now we'll switch our screens. I'll let you see my screen. Yep. Perfect. Okay, so yes, the question, and there are so many companies I can actually separately look out for these companies and apply. Hey, Microsoft has also asked. This is going to be a fun one because there's so many companies. Among all the questions that we have done, this is the question which most which the maximum amount of companies have asked. Write a program to do basic string compression for a character which is consecutively repeated more than once. Okay, I understand the question. I understood the question. Uh, Replace consecutive duplicate occurrences with the count of repetitions. Okay, got it. If a string has x repeated 5 times, replace x the consecutive repetitions with 5. Okay. this string is compressed only when the repeated character count is more than 1. Okay, more than 1, right? Consecutive count of every character is in the input string is less than or equal to 9. Okay, you are not required to print anything. You're not required to print anything. Okay, we have to simply return, get it, and return a compressed string. Okay, got it. So what I would have done is, instead of using raw string, I'm not seeing at the solution, I'm just seeing that I'm using raw string. Instead of using raw string, I would have not just got it done. I would have optimized it to the maximum extent possible. So okay, I've almost understood the question, but let's see the input and output. A is getting repeated 3 times and A is here also. Okay, so we don't bother about A happening anywhere else inside the string. But if the character is getting repeated at least 1 time, then we have to okay, more than, so there must be 2 occurrences consecutively, one right after the other, in order to keep that a right 2. Okay, okay, else we don't want to, right? Okay, so I've understood the question. We'll take this as the great example string: a b b c c d s a. Okay, a b triple a double b double a d s a. Okay, right. Where is my OneNote? Question, what question is it? Question is compress string. How do we compress strings? Compress string, right count of consecutively repeated repeated. Okay, ex a b b c c d s a. Okay. So the output is going to be a3 b2 c2 d s a. DSA as it is, because it's not getting repeated. No character is getting repeated, and no character is simply getting repeated. Or should I reframe my sentence and say, okay, so this is it, I guess. Now, how do we do it? How do we do it? We have a string and we want to return a string. Is all we know. Is all we know. What? We have to return a string, right? So we have this string in hand. So first of all, we'll see. We'll check. No, we cannot maintain a hash map here. It won't be correct to use it here. Simple array operations. Only the logic. I think to come up with the logic is the only thing that is what they're looking over here. I don't think we have to play around any advanced data structures. Ouch. CCC, consecutive character count. So instead of having this, I think what we must be, oops, what we must be, what we must be actually concerned about is another if. If this gets only, we want anything to ever happen only when. If current character is not, this is current character minus one, and this is the current character, right? Right. So we want anything to ever take place only when, only in such, only in a condition when the next character is okay. Why don't we start the loop from the second character? We keep our pointer over here, and we see if this character is same as this character. The first character, no matter what, needs to get printed, right? No matter what happens, A is going to get printed. This is final. Okay, so the string that we are going to create, or the SB that we are going to have, we keep the initial element as str char at 0, right? This is perfect. Now we are definitely going to start from for I is equals to 1, right? And we'll go till the length. Okay, length, that is this, so we'll not write this. Okay, and it is going to go till length. This is also confirmed, right? This is also confirmed, this is also confirmed. So how are we going to compare? I love this question, and my target is to get it done before 6. I think this is it. I don't think there's anything else in this question. Right. So I think that we are fine with this approach. I think I will do fine with this approach. I don't think we are fine with this approach. Okay, so I haven't seen the solution. I'll just copy the solution and I'll paste it over here. But we'll see it only after we actually, wow, after we actually have finished doing the question. Okay, we have not looked actually at the last solution also. So we just improved on this. Please, let's just stick to one thing at a time. Mm, Whoopsie doopsie. If ch count is greater than 1, then what is happening? As yeah, result. Hamlo is when we will come out of this. When this condition goes wrong, when this is not true, then we will come here. Okay. And now the character is different. Current character is different, right? So the current character that we are actually saving the result for. So the character that we are actually uh, saving is the last character, right? Is the last character, right? Yes. Current character is the current character -1, right? Is the prev character, right? Is the previous character in this case is previous character and dot. If it is equals to 1, then we have to just simply print this. Now what if current count is greater than 1, let's say, then we want, just a second, I want to attend a call meanwhile you hear.
I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue, I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows. I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue. I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows. I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue. I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows.
Doing DSA for them and you can't avoid their call. Or If I want to reframe, you're doing DSA for them and you're avoiding their call now. Doesn't make any sense. Current character append count also, okay? And then you want to refresh the count every over here also, okay? In the else, you come and just refresh the count overall. You are the current count is equals to 1 refreshed. Every new character. Now let's do a dry run real quick. Dry run over here. Okay, so चौड़े हो पतला करो थोड़ा सा पतला हो गया ओके so it will work. So what oops so the volume of the music was so high and you must not be hearing me. Okay, let's do a dry run. For which string? A B B. Okay, so the string is A B B C C D S A. Okay, so in the previous character, in the current character, and the count. Okay, and the result. Previous character here is A. Current character here is A. Current character count. Okay, so we come inside here and we check. Yes, this is correct. Then we increase the count to 2. The count is 2 and we again loop. We again want to loop and again we are seeing that okay, this is prev now. This is the current one now. So okay, the previous is equals to this. Then the previous is equals to the current. Okay, so if this is the case, sir, then we'll increase your count. Now your count is 3. Okay, once your count is 3, then you again there is no result, right? The result is actually A as of now, and here also the result remains A. So in the next iteration, when p is equals to when I is equals to 3, your pointer comes over here. Now your previous is A. Now your current is B. So definitely it's not the condition. So we enter into if, and this is not our condition. So this condition is what we have as of now. So current count is actually 3, right? Now you want to append the string. And you have okay, this is one problem. I spotted one problem. Now what you have is yes, we can instead just keep our string builder empty. Okay, we don't have anything. This is 0, this is null, this is null. Okay, so this is wow. Okay, so B is the current character and A is this character. This doesn't work. Then we come over here. Then this is the correct condition for us. Then we append the previous character. Okay, then we have A first of all inside the result. Then we have current count, right? Current count is 3 only over here. Okay, A, and then the count A 3, and then the count goes to 1 all of a sudden. Okay, this is checked. Now we are over here and the current is over here. Previous current, and previous is B and the current one is B. So if the previous and current one are equal, then my dear lord, the count becomes 2. The count becomes 2, right? Now we don't want to enter over here. We are still over here. and now we are over here. Now C is the current character and B is the previous character, and we see that now we are in the else. We find ourselves in else. Now we are in else. We see that the count is 1. The ch count is equals to 1, right? No, the ch count is equals to 2, sorry. So it's over here when it remains a3 over here, right? So the current count is actually, it becomes 1 over there. The current count a3, and the current count, first we write the current count over here. It's 2, and then we update it to 1. Okay, we have 1 now. That it works correctly. I think it, okay, let's see, quickly see. Then we have C again, then we have C here, then it goes 2 here, then it remains same until you hit okay, yes, I might be committing some mistake at the end. Now we have uh, mm, 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 mm. previous character as C and current character as D. Previous C, current is D. Then you have count, same count, the count remains 2, right, the count remains 2, and you have A3, B2 and B2 and C2 now, okay, yes, C2 now, and this changes to 1, and this changes to 1. Slowly and steadily we'll patiently do the complete dry run. It is the quality of a good programmer. Okay, so D and D, oh sir, there is no D, my bad. So previous is D and the current one is S. So the current count remains to be 1, it doesn't get increased. So we just quickly come here and the count is actually 1, right? So we just append the previous character A3, B2, C2, and just write D. Just write D, right? And now S is the previous character, A is this character. Now still 1 because this is the current count, and as both the characters are not equal, so we write A3, B2, C2, D, and we write S, and it remains 1, so it is 1. Now comes the last character. How do we play around the last character? If this is the last character, so there can be two cases. First, we have S and S. So what we'll do, I know what we'll do. We'll add a condition. We'll simply add a condition over here. This is else. Now we are definitely outside the loop, right? And the last character is not checked. We are aware about this, right? We tell this and we check if last character is, if the current character There could be a case when we have 3 as over here. Now what you'll do? Current character. Array, where is the cursor here? Oh, we haven't returned anything. This is joke of the day, yaar. So we are over here and we want to return here. Return and we are in a SVRES result dot to cannot find th. String builder import. Okay, current character also we are not taking. Current character reference is correct. This is character. This is character. This is character. Which, let's rerun it again. Sometimes what happens is that hello, hello. Arey, how can you not find symbol? Are you dumb or blind? Character CH. Okay, it starts from 1 till length, right? Everything is fine over here. Character, this is character. Every time we are using this. Oh, free pref CH. Pref CH is what we have to use over here. Right? And CH. I think that we are good now. 22 rest. Run, 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 run. What is wrong with the sentence? What is wrong with the sentence, dude? Ooh. Ah, shoot. Okay, we thought of removing this, but we have never removed this. My bad. Okay, but this cannot be the only mistake, I guess, because this would have given wrong result. This would have not given code not compiling. Right? Yes, I am correct. And I think we haven't copied the full code. So I don't think we have copied the full code. Edit, edit message. I think that I'm not pasting the right code. What is the problem? How can I? How is it not copying the whole thing? When I'm pasting the whole thing, is it not getting copied? So there's some problem with copying the code, right? Why is it doing this? You actually want to copy. Oh, please don't say I'm writing -1 in length right now. This is correct. Okay, these characters only exist inside the for loop. Please, I'm not doing this inside the loop, right? Yes, we're not doing this inside the loop. So we don't want to write this actually. We don't want to. This this PIE of code runs after the loop. I don't have to. Uh, okay, so this was my first mistake. Nonetheless, we have to actually append the character at the last place. I've absolutely got this. I've absolutely got this. No matter what happens, you have to append the character at the last place, and it is up to you if you have to write its count or not. If its count is more than uh, the current count, okay, good for you. If its count is more than one, then you can append it. Otherwise, leave it as it is. Okay, so one thing that's going to happen, and that is for sure, is that in result you're going to append what string. You're going to append what current character, right? And what was your current character, and how are we going to get current character now? We are outside the loop. So the current character is always going to be the last element of the string. Char at, okay, this is how we are getting the last character. Okay, so we are appending the last character, right? And now how do we check of the current count? Okay, so the current count is a variable that is outside the loop. So yes, we can actually utilize it. Okay, and we just have to write one condition. If ch count is greater than 1, Shashank, then what you want to do, you want to you want to actually append the ch count. Nothing in the else, if nothing in the else blocks. This simple piece of code gets run, and this is how you actually handle anything outside the loop. You just simply write it outside the loop without any hassle to create a separate if logic for it, because it is going to happen nonetheless. Perfect, fine. It's going to work perfectly fine. Perfect, 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 perfect. Wow, wow. So we are 23 minutes late, and that's completely all right. Now officially, thank God. Now officially we are done with all the questions inside this string section. Happily completed. Now we'll quickly, before doing anything, without starting anything else, we'll quickly, I'll add these questions inside the DSA list. So 13th we haven't logged anything. And 13th I think we have done 2 questions. At least one we have done, right? 26. Today we logged to 14th 0126, and we have done what? We have done 2 questions. First was highest first highest now what was here, what was the last question that we did? It was it was Okay, let's see the question. Question was compress the string. Yes, compress. Okay, in the night I'll compile everything, है ना? And reverse each word and remove character. Reverse each word, remove character. Remove character. And we'll write about these codes. What is the kind time complexity of this code? O of n simply. O of n, yes. Please say yes. Ah, I'm relieved. Wow. Good job. Good job. And this is it for this stream. And we'll continue. Uh, let's see. And what we are going to pick up from now is another game. Okay. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Shashank.